Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another one of my series, which is going to be that Zodiac series, and we're going to be doing Aquarius. So we're going to be doing one of these about every month, and I'm going to try to upload other videos within that month. This month was a little bit busy because, well, I had work, and I also had this doll, and I also had several other dolls that I was making throughout this entire month. So this month was a little light on videos. In the future, we should at least have 2 videos a month, but I make no promises. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing Aquarius, and I know that Aquarius is the water zodiac, so I really wanted, when I made this doll, when I was designing him, I really made sure that they were very majestic. So we're starting today with a Heath Burns head, so I decided to use the gill body on the Heath head and just paint the whole thing. There was some pretty bad staining on the body, so I decided to cover it up as well. And what I did first was, if you take off the paint on Gil's hands, you see this kind of see-through resin-like texture. And so what I figured I could do is, if I kind of like glistened it up with some resin, that maybe it would look prettier than it kind of does now. Like, I mean, it looked normal, it looked pretty when it was normal, but I figured that why not just add a little bit of pizzazz to it. And I really love Heath Burns' mold. I only have one other Heath Burns, and I have a very special idea with Heath, but it's really hard to find him. I'm not entirely sure why he's so difficult to find. I think there might have only been a couple releases of him. So we're of course going to be mixing up some browns, and then we're going to be adding it to the face. So I always tell people that when you do this, you got to make sure that the lines are very thin and that you can't tell that there's brush strokes. So make sure that it's a little bit watered down, and don't worry about if it like completely covers the face. Like, you can kind of see the yellow between it, so you can see that there's yellow underneath that. And what I do is I just use my heat gun to heat him up all the time, and then make sure that he's completely dry before I add a new layer, because you don't want to scratch off the first layer because you got too hasty. So make sure that you're very careful with that, because I have done it before. As we continue on, I used those Moongill hand-rolled pastels to give his face some more life. And I really thought that it kind of worked through this time. Normally with my dolls that are darker skinned, you can't tell that I added pastels to it, so I was really enjoying the fact that you could tell this time around. I also really like how these Arteza pencils, they give him the good whites of his eyes. I really think like they pop. So I taped off his skin so that I didn't accidentally put resin on it, and I started adding resin to his hands and his fins, basically to give him that water look, to make it look like his hands have been previously wet from the water. And I really think that it paid off at the end. And so I gave him purple eyes. Now, the thing about purple eyes is that supposedly they're the least common because purple is the least found in nature, and it kind of gives it that dangerous look. And you know, I love purple. Purple is literally my favorite color, and I have to stop myself from giving all of my dolls purple eyes, even though, you know, they're least found in nature, and yet here I am giving every single thing I own purple. Everything. So I also added my signature black upper lip. I don't know why I add that. I think I just like it. So it's hard for me to not give every single doll a upper black lip, and also those little cute eyebrows. It's hard for me not to give them the cute eyebrows. I don't know why. I wanted to make sure that they had some sort of a majestic look to them. And I really put a lot of time and effort into picking out what I wanted for them. I wanted them to be very simplistic, but also very complicated looking. Definitely leave a like down below. Definitely subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.